tail of the tape here. Jonathan Powell and Juan Guerrero. Guerrero came in a few pounds lighter on the scale. We'll see if that plays into it. Jonathan Powell, the much bigger of the two opponents. Powell, 18 years of age. Guerrero, 19 years of age. Young teenagers getting ready to ply their craft inside the SparStar cage.
All right, fight fans, here we go. Now in the cage, 3 rounds of mixed martial arts in the bantamweight division. Introducing our referee in charge of this bout, George Gallegos. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, he is wearing black trunks. He is training out of CMMA, Gardena, California. He weighed in 130 pounds. Tonight, he is making his debut. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Jonathan Powell. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the blue corner. He is also wearing black trunks. He is training out of Predation MMA, El Monte, California. He weighed in 127 pounds. He is also making his debut. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Juan Guerrero. All right, fans, here we go. 3 rounds of mixed martial arts in the bantamweight division.
All right, bantamweight action set to jerk the curtain back here tonight. SparStar MMA live from the Commerce Casino. Thank you for those who are watching at home on Fight Hub TV. We welcome you to the lovely city of Commerce.
Powell and Guerrero, no touch at the top of round 1. See Powell in that orthodox stance, Guerrero standing orthodox. Or sorry, yeah, Powell in southpaw.
Powell with a nice body kick following with strikes. Able to get the fight to the mat. Jonathan Powell doing some good work here early on.
See Guerrero stuffing that head, trying to post on that left arm to stand up. Unable to do so right now. Powell doing a nice job of keeping weight on him. Ends up in the open full guard. Steps over to the half now.
Powell, a man on a mission, executing his game plan early on so far here. Of course, these amateurs don't have a lot of time to ply their craft. They have to get their work done early and often. Powell doing a good job of keeping the pressure on Guerrero.
He's got a body lock on him here. Powell does have an underhook, though. Looks like he's going to be able to pry himself loose and circle off the cage, and he does. And now it's Guerrero on the offensive. Oh, nice left hand there from Powell.
Right down the pipe with that left hand. Powell's starting to get loose with his hands here.
Yeah, Powell's got quite a reach advantage here, and he's teeing off on Guerrero right now. Guerrero look a little disoriented.
Did not like the way Guerrero was reacting to those punches, Kevin Widows. Turning his back.
Yeah,
now he's in trouble.
Seems to be a little overwhelmed right now. He got taken down early, then ate some heavy shots. Now he's on his back once again. Beautiful guard passing here from Powell. You can tell he's been working a lot of groundwork with the guys over.
Slides that knee right over into full mount.
Yeah, you know, at CMMA, they would do a lot of groundwork there. Look for Powell to look for a Kimura possibly on that arm hanging over his head.
Powell using that shoulder, putting a little bit of pressure there on the neck of Guerrero.
That's a Chad George special, that Von Flue choke. A little more time would have been interesting. If he could have got out of that half guard, he might have had a Von Flue choke there.
All right, round 2 action set to get underway here. Jonathan Powell and Juan Guerrero. First fight of the evening here at SparStar MMA. Powell doing a good job of charging forward with those hands.
Guerrero's got to be careful. He's feinting that. Oh, he just ate a big right hand. He's feinting that body kick and then lands in this southpaw stance, and he's standing right in front of Powell.
Not taking his head off that center line like they teach you so much, but now Guerrero driving Powell up against the cage.
Guerrero here stuck in a front headlock. No real threat of a submission yet, but he does want to work on maybe fighting the hands. Does a nice job of getting Powell down to the ground. Powell going to pry those hands off his hips and try to spin into him.
You notice there Guerrero tried to take Powell down, but he didn't keep his hips connected, unable to get any leverage that way. Finally able to roll him to the mat, but
he's in trouble getting Kimura here, though.
Now Powell steps right back over. Beautiful job to reestablish position by Jonathan Powell.
Yeah, Powell very crafty there, was threatening that Kimura submission, which forced Guerrero to give up position. Now he's on top half guard once again, looking to pry that instep in to slide over to mount. Beautiful knee slice pass coming here if he can. Couldn't quite get his leg out of there.
Guerrero is scrappy, but he seems to be a little bit overmatched technique-wise here from Jonathan Powell.
I agree. Plus size and strength he's given up as well. He's really at a disadvantage on the ground. Powell really having his way here with not much resistance. There's that knee slice pass, and then again, right over to mount. Going to look to rain some ground and pound here. Referee going to be taking a close look at this one. A full minute left here to do some real damage.
Oh, it's a high mount too, taking the hips out of the game.
Yeah, Guerrero not showing really any idea how to get out of here.
That's going to be it, I believe. That's it.
Yeah, that's going to do it.
Jonathan Powell with an impressive second round TKO finish over Juan Guerrero.
Yeah, Guerrero just had no answer for the ground game of Powell, especially that high mount. Had his guard up trying to block punches, but referee's not going to let that go for another minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 1 minute 58 seconds of round number 2, referee in charge, George Gallego, stops the contest. Our winner by TKO due to strikes, the red corner, Jonathan Powell!
All right, Kevin Widows, Jonathan Powell picking up a pretty impressive second round finish here over a very scrappy Juan Guerrero.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't have drew up a debut fight any better than that. I mean, very little resistance from Guerrero once the fight hit the ground. Powell really had his way, was able to basically escape unscathed.